This is my last resort, my last attempt to avoid so many of the security personnel dying doing something there's absolutely no reason for them to do. They should simply go to the shuttle bay, get on the shuttle, get Dahl to turn off the operators there if he's going to evacuate people anyway. None of this is happening, so I need to clear a path between the cargo bay and atmospheric filtration, then disable the operator there. I almost feel like I should be setting up turrets, but the game's not gonna... Well, I don't know, maybe the game would check if there are turrets around. It's unclear. So there is an etheric phantom here, which I can imagine would not be fun to fight for ordinary people. The thing is, like, you know, when I leave, it might respawn. Here is the cargo bay. Yeah, Caspar has it locked. Here's the path to atmosphere control. I'm going to kind of, in an act of futile rebellion, I'm going to set up a turret to defend this. I don't even know how this would conceptually work. Atmosphere control, cargo bay. Atmosphere control, cargo bay. So like... turret, I guess. Prepared, fortified. It's a good turret. Okay. Maybe that turret will make all the difference. There is a Typhon down there somewhere. Well, I'll be heading down there next on my way to the airlock, so let's leave that one alone. Cargo bay. Atmosphere control. So we head into atmosphere control looking for military operators and Typhon. My goal will be to ensure that there are neither of either. No operators, no Typhon. Alright. Atmosphere control. No human corpses around here this time. And there are some bad guys in here, I can see. Okay, so... yeah, I ignored some of these when I was here before because I didn't think that the security crew would pointlessly come here. Okay. He's back to the locker rooms I was in before. Here's an operator I did destroy. I'm just going to clear everything out of the place, basically. Dahl is well and truly not here. The thing is, the station has so many vulnerabilities, so many weak points. Why would you say to yourself, oh, we have to seize control of air filtration just because one bad thing happened there one time? Admittedly, it was very bad. Dahl no longer has any idea what's going on. I wonder... No, that would just be stupid. Here's what I was wondering. If I kill him, would that be different, right? Because Elzan messaged me already and she said, I see, yeah, we can breathe again. I hope that means Dahl is no longer breathing. So she's not going to know if he's alive or dead, I guess. Like, how could she? And she seemed to be assuming he was dead. I have objections. Yeah. I object, that's all I'm saying. At least I'm getting a lot of stuff. the ground floor seems thoroughly cleared out. What about the second level? Yeah, there's a broken operator that I never bothered finishing off. I just said finished. Never bothered finishing. Finished. Boom. That's a good way to get disruptor ammo. Kill them with a wrench. Okay. Yeah, rest in peace, Alan Bianchi. Fans are fine, relatively speaking. Here's where Dahl was. The oxygen has been fixed. This goes where? Right, yes, it's just a way into the room, which would be a good way to get to Dahl, actually, if he didn't use the computer to suffocate him. Okay, all is good here. Okay. Okay. Not okay. Bang. Cool. Right. I have prepared the ground, or rather the air, as much as is feasible for a small team to come running out of that door and run over here and just go in there without getting exploded or in other ways killed. I'll save the game once more. And then I'll go outside the station again. This coral psi healing thing is actually very good. Oh, that's nightmare? Nightmare noises I heard? Oh, that's definitely a nightmare. The nightmare is very large, is one of the ways you can tell. Okay. I've never tried this on it. Was not enormously useful. But hey, it wasn't on cooldown, so... Ooh, ouch. Ugh, nightmare. Okay, load the game. At least I got a save right there. Okay, so how should I prepare myself to fight this thing? I guess I should stun and Q-beam it, maybe? This glue canister just fell from nowhere. Huh. There's some stuff up there. Not useful stuff, but it is stuff. Cool. Use plastic tubing, eh? Can't hurt. I don't think it can hurt anyway. Okay, so about this nightmare. One thing I want to do is mark it, because if I mark things, I do extra damage to them. And also, if I go down the side here, I might be able to snipe it. Yeah. Come on. Let me mark you, dude. Can it see me? It may have seen me. I think it's seen me. Oh, this thing is fast. Okay. Now we beam. The nightmare is hunting you. Not anymore. Yeah. I am powerful enough to take those things out. I just need to be a little careful about it. Typhon organ, Typhon cortex. If only it dropped synthetic materials. Well, okay. I need synthetic materials. Let's do some recycling. So drop some charges here. Wait. Well, let's find out what they produce, I guess. These big tanks of stuff. Nothing. That wasn't the right thing to recycle. You know what, let's put this plan on hold. I don't really need to do a ton more fabrication. What I really need to do is to go to the power plant. I'm in the power plant. I need to go through the power plant to the airlock and find out whether everyone's going to die. I'll be passing directly through here. I basically am trying to, I guess, rush to Caspar in the hope that no more Typhon or military operators have appeared in life support. The trouble is that that's not really what's happening, right? It's not like the game is actually simulating every detail of the interactions of the security team and the Typhon. It's just choosing whether people live or die based on story and gameplay. And if the choice is, well, the first thing that these people will inevitably do once let out of the cargo bay is rush to the air filtration area no matter what. And once they get there, there will be something waiting for them which will kill several of them at minimum. Well, if it's that, I will be annoyed.
Microgravity detected.
Not even Michael can mollify me now. All indications so far have been that this is the nature of the story, so I'm prepared for the second worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is that for some reason, by doing this and going back there again and meticulously clearing out enemies, that will somehow lead to the game deciding more characters should die. That probably won't happen, though. The speeds I'm traveling, I could very easily ram into something in my suit once again. I'll try not to do that. It's certainly not my goal. Alright, let's come up behind Caspar here. This little bastard. Again, we saved the game, although there's not much point this time. Because I'm out of options, basically. I really have nothing else to try. I'll just take this action and then discover the outcome. Probably didn't need to waste disruptor ammo on that guy.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls in life support.
That's so stupid to do that. You shouldn't.
Operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
I wish you wouldn't, but I guess I am unwilling or unable to convince you.
Populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes on the machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the Arboretum. We have important work to do.
So, to once again evaluate Alex's spin on things here. It is true that Dahl's hacking operator was very vulnerable and meant that he didn't really have the total control of the situation that he thought he did. But his military operators are a large crew of very dangerous entities, right? It's only because Morgan has all these cool powers that he got by feeding people to alien monsters. Well, not directly, but you know what I mean. That he was able to defeat this whole army using like machine mind and so on. Let's go inside. For the final time, I will confirm the status of the security team in life support. I'm not optimistic. I don't think that the way the game works, I don't think that me defeating military operators in a zone that nobody was in will affect things, but, well, here's the thing. I've gone the wrong way. This is the reactor core, sorry. Here's the thing, regardless. Why have the Battle of the Cargo Bay be? Why have that section where you're going to set up turrets and fight with the security team, and then, you know, depending on how well you do, some of them will die or not die. Why have that if it's then going to be a plot point shortly thereafter, that, regardless of what you do, your actions don't make a difference, some of them will randomly die anyway. Pop. Like, it just, if they didn't want me to think, oh, you can, through your actions, determine how many of these people live or die, they shouldn't have put that feature in the game immediately beforehand. It's just bizarre. Not to mention the bad writing thing of why are they going here and killing themselves at all. I'll live with this. If things are as I expect them to be. Okay, so let's just check on crew here. We're looking for a few recognizable names such as Austin Cool. Well, he's okay. Alfred Rose is okay. Ekaterina Milsave is okay. Hello. What about Hayashi? Okay. Is this it? Well, could it really be that what makes the difference is whether you go and destroy all the operators yourself? Huh. Kevin Haig was another one of them, of course, Sarah Alazar, and I think there's a guy called Sam something. I don't think Alazar herself would ever die, though. Have I done it? It seems... I'm actually surprised if this worked. It seems inconsistent with how fixed of effect this has otherwise been. Right, well, there's the turret I set up. Here's where they were coming from. And here's a body. Sam Hertz, one of the security people. Okay, well, I didn't see his name. There's another body. Alfred Rose, he was okay. Oh my goodness. Are you telling me that a random selection of them... Darcy Maddox, Austin Cole, a random selection of them is killed when I enter the area? Is that what's happening? In that case, I won't enter it. I'm just not going to life support. Wrong save. I opt out. I refuse. You can't make me participate in this genocide. So literally, no matter what you do, once the cargo bay doors are opened, Elazar's team will beeline for life support, and regardless of what you have done, some random number of them will be killed when you next enter life support. I mean, that's how the scripting is implemented or something. It's just stupid. I'm opting out. I'm not going there. I will not kill them with my presence. I'm going to space instead because it's the only other way out of the power plant. I will simply never return to life support again. That's one way to end this time loop I had stuck myself in by insisting on a resolution here. Okay, well, at least we can get on with other things, like going and meeting Alex in the Arboretum. And Dahl has been dealt with, or partially dealt with. He and Igwe should be making their way to the shuttle bay now. And with Dahl able to ferry whoever survives out of the station, which I guess the security team are in a quantum superposition of surviving and not surviving, but there are a few other survivors, at least, that can get on the shuttle. Then we're in a good position to either blow up Telos 1 or activate the big null wave thing. I'm still not 100% sure on what that does. Arboretum airlock seems like the place to go. A lot of coral here. A lot of coral everywhere, but I think there's actually even more coral than when I was last here. It's kind of coming out of the station at various points where it wasn't visible before. I've remarked upon this in the past. Its non-visibility. So much coral. So the coral, we theorize from scanning it, is a beacon calling to something. We don't actually know what, but basically anything they might call would be bad, so... Yeah, this looks dramatic, doesn't it? It certainly does look something like a nervous system. Tree of life. That looks cool. I'm making a save game here so that I can come back and look at this again later.